Hey, what's going on, guys? Lucky back here again. And it's been a little while since I've done a music ranking video, with the last one over half a year ago for the Billy Talent 1 album. I was going to do a video for each album, but I'm not sure I'm going to do that anytime soon. So, for this video, I'm doing My Chemical Romance's The Black Parade. I only recently came in to listen to this band a couple months ago, and it shocked me because I thought it would be quite cringy and bad, but it actually blew me away. So, I'm going to rank each song from start to finish. Not song from start to finish, you know what I mean. But I'm going to skip the hidden tracks because they're kind of poo. Alright, the first song of the album, The End. This one isn't really fair compared to the rest of them because it's kind of a starter track to the whole album, and it's kind of the first half of the second song, but I'll rank it on enjoyment even if it's quite short. It's got a great build-up with like a massive range of sounds. It definitely gives me like Bohemian Rhapsody vibes, which is similar to a later track. So I'm going to rank this one 7.5 out of 10, and I'm going to rank all of them least to favorite songs in the album, and this one lies 10 out of 13. Alright, Dead. The second song, starting straight away from the intro track, is a great way to keep up the pace, and it really sets the mood for the rest of the album. It's a really enjoyable song that just gives me great energy, especially with the use of trumpets in the later part of the song. So I'm going to rank this one similarly a 7.9 out of 10, and its placement within my ranking is 8 out of 13. This is how I disappear, this is how I disappear. Well, this one is very good. For some reason, I get this one mixed up with the next one, perhaps because they have a similar design and structure, but this one is probably my favourite one that has fast paced and is more energized. I'm going to use some guitar lingo here. I love the pre-chorus riff with the fast paced open notes, because it really brings down the pitch for the big and grand chorus. Also, the bridge with the high pitched harmonies with the vocals sound absolutely great for a tonal change. So I'm going to rank this one a 9.6. Honestly, it could be a 10. It just kind of feels bad to rank 8 or 10 for some reason. But anyway, the placement within my ranking is 3 out of 13. Right, The Sharpest Lives. This one reminds me of the previous song for some reason. I don't know why, but it's also really, really good. I don't really need to say much for this one because every single point stands from This Is How I Disappear, but I just prefer other songs over this one. It's really good, but it's just not the best one. 8.5 out of 10, and 9 out of 13. Alright, Black Parade. Now this one is easily the most well-known song from the album, and people probably heard it before, even if they don't listen to this type of music. And honestly, I want to say this is almost like modern-day Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm probably stretching it a bit though, because obviously this isn't as good. Because this song changes in so many ways, going from a slow piano at the beginning to a grand build-up with an amazing fast chorus, and ending in another grand finish. For a 5-minute song, you'd expect it to drag on a bit, but surprisingly, it doesn't overstay its welcome at all. Now, this ranking is probably going to be confusing, but I'm ranking this one a 10 out of 10, but its placement is 7 out of 13. I honestly believe it's a perfect song, but I just like other songs better. I Don't Love You. When I first listened to this song, it probably got skipped over a few times because it doesn't really stand out in many ways. After a few more listens, I started to enjoy it more and more. I just love the way a singer sings. It's just like you can really feel the song, even if it is a little bit cringy. So this one is a 9.8 out of 10, and its song ranking is 2 out of 13. Now then, House of Wolves. I've got to say, the next few songs are my least favourite ones. It has like a 3 or 4 stretch of just okay songs. They're definitely good, but they're just the worst ones of the album. This song is almost like a jungle jam, with all the toms on the drums and all the bass stuff. It honestly just feels a bit empty a few times, but it is really just like a song you can have an Irish jig to. So 7.3 out of 10, and its ranking is unfortunately 12 out of 13. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. This song isn't excitable like the rest. It only has 2 instruments, I think. Actually, it might have other ones, I don't remember. But it's really depressing sounding, with like piano and such horrible and dark lyrics. Similar to I Love You, its biggest strength is getting the listener to feel something. In everyday listening, I probably wouldn't put this on because it's just too sad and I'd rather jam out to something. But it's got a really high impact, so I'm going to rank this around the middle, 8.3 out of 10, and 6 out of 13. Mama. This one might annoy some people because this is probably some people's favourites, but it's probably my least favourite song. It kind of feels repetitive at times, and I don't particularly like whatever the hell the guitar's doing, that little ding 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 thing. And the drums are just feel like they're lacking in some way, the lacking. So I will say the big ensemble part where they all sing like "We'll carry on" sounds quite cool, but it's not very enjoyable. So unfortunately this one is 6.9 out of 10 and 13 out of 13. Another one. This one used to be my least favourite song in the entire album, but after a few more listens it's gone up a couple ranks. And the reason why it was so low, and is still low, is because the chorus it's just too simple. I just don't like it. I really like the verses, and something I've noticed is that the guy speaking at the beginning, I swear, it sounds like the Counter-Strike terrorists win or something. Give it a listen and you might notice. Anyway, 7.4 out of 10 and 11 out of 13.
They're gonna clean up your looks with all the lies in the book.
Alright, now we're in the last few songs, and this one is their most popular song. They've got, Teenagers, and I understand why. It definitely appeals to a wide audience, and it's very fun to listen to, actually. It doesn't feel like it feels like it ends a bit too quickly though, but that's definitely a good thing, because it's so fun to listen to and I can't get any more of it. It's a very polished song, and all the choruses and everything, it works really well. That's all I have to say. 9.2 out of 10 and 4 out of 13. Alright, for some reason I find that this is my favourite song of all their songs, I think. Disenchanted. I'm not sure if this is a common opinion. I haven't actually looked at their most popular songs. It doesn't feel like it should be my favourite song. It's not very complex. I think I've seen the guitar part and it's actually nothing. It's just nothing. Nothing even happens. But maybe it's just a combination of great lyrics, the violin sounds in the chorus, and just maybe a well-placed structure that makes a song great. It definitely feels the same as Dead, as that one sets the theme of the beginning of the album, and this one kind of brings it down a little bit and calms it down. It's just a beautiful song, and I love it. 10 out of 10 and 1 out of 13.
I see you lying next to me with words.
Famous last song, famous last words. The last song of the album, kind of, Forget About Blood, that one's pretty poo. It's a very fitting name, and it just works so well as a finale, especially in the last chorus. And it really feels isolated from the rest of them. And it's just like, it's so good. And the lyrics of the chorus are really uplifting for some reason, even though it's last words. It's like you want to get up, do an Irish jig, and get stuff done. The layered vocals at the end where they're saying like, or dead, and whatever. It's like really emotional, and you can really feel what the song's about. It just makes me want to keep going, and fills me with determination. It's a strong 9, and its placement is a 5 out of 13. Well then, that was my ranking. I'd have to say that some of these songs probably would be a 10 out of 10, but it doesn't really feel right to rank it 10 out of 10, and then I have a song that's like 9 out of 10 be higher than it just because I prefer it. In all, this is a superb album from start to finish, and I really encourage everyone to give it a listen. I can do another one of these sometime. Maybe I'll rank all of the albums in like a tier list like I did with Billy Talent, but it wouldn't really be fair because some of the other ones I'm not too into, so I probably wouldn't give it justice. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you all in the next video.